One of the cool things about Krea 2 is that it doesn't expect you to come with a full-fledged idea. You can come into the image tool and throw something very simple and vague, like a cat riding a bicycle. I hit generate 1 time, 2 times, and 3 times. And what I should see here is that the model tries to think about the different ways how this concept of a cat riding a bicycle could be rendered. Here you can see how this is becoming more of an exploration. Like, do I want a cat riding a bicycle that looks more like a painting, more of like a old VHS photography, minimal illustration, something that looks more like, let's see, more of an like abstract illustration with weird shapes. But at the same time, if you try to be a little bit more concrete, like let's say retro cartoon illustration, it should still give you a certain degree of diversity, but it will start tuning in more towards this specific style that now you mentioned, like retro cartoon style. And here you can see the diversity. It can be something more complex or more minimal, but all of them really fit within this cluster of retro cartoon illustration. Let's try now with something like editorial photography with lens. And here there's a low angle, a high angle, black and white, color, more of like the lens more visible in the squares here. Let's try now with a dreamy cinematic scene, and I'm going to change the aspect ratio to 16:9. And here you can see how it's giving me a bunch of different interpretations of what a dreamy cinematic scene could look like. And if I want to take it to something that looks more extremely grainy, lo-fi VHS still, to try to break a little bit more on the model. So here you can see how we can also make this kind of very low resolution, extremely grainy images with these chromatic aberrations in there.